Hello, everybody. Hello from Italy. How are you? We are so glad to be here today with all of you. And we want to make you feel our closeness through a series of streaming events will be held every Monday. I'm here with Marco Migliorelli, our
Hello everyone. Good morning to the big community of Jean-Paul Mynè. It's a big pleasure to be here with you and Maria and Gianvito also, which is behind the scenes.
Yes, thank you, Gianvito, for everything. So follow us because we want with this streaming support all our international community and the spirit of collaboration alive because we need to overcome this difficult moment all together, okay, with you. We have the chat in our streaming, so all of you can done all the questions that you want, and at the end of the streaming, me and Marco will reply. Okay?
Yeah. So today we're gonna talk about this blonde inspiration, and we're gonna take some of the technique, one in particular, a technique of the new collection of Jean-Paul Mynè, Woman Heritage.
Yeah.
But also we're gonna talk about our system of blondes and how to work with it. So we're gonna share with you the product, but not only, also the techniques on mannequins,
Step by
and we're
step.
gonna discuss also about the collection.
Yes, because we have this opportunity to explore the world of blondes through the tools that Jean-Paul Mynè gave us. Because together with our artistic director Marco, he will introduce us the 1,000 shades of blondes and give us in advance this manierismo technique that is coming from the blonde inspiration, new collection, heritage collection. And for obvious reason, we will not work on models, but we will show you how Marco is working on mannequins step by step.
Yes,
And
unfortunately, we have this situation. So we every one of us it's close in our home, and we are sharing this content by our computer and by streaming. So, but this is a big chance for us because we always has to catch the good part of any situation, and now we have the time to do this, to improve our skills, to look deep inside any particular aspect of our job in order
yeah.
to be ready when the world will start again, and we're gonna go back to our job, to our people, and even more stronger, even
Yeah,
more ready
yeah,
than us than
yeah.
now.
In fact, in these days, Jean-Paul Mynè is launching a communication campaign because we still want to get a strong message across, launch a hashtag, get ready for the future, because in this difficult moment we are forced to remain still, but we need to be more stronger than before, how Marco say, so we can train, we can receive education, we can build, and we can design our future all together. But first of all, there is another message, very important. Save your health. Stay at home because my health is important, your health is important, and I rely on expert hands, okay, on professional hairdressers. We cannot change this situation, this hard situation, but we can decide to leave it and to not make it worse, okay? Don't rely on abusive home hairdressers. This is what Jean-Paul Mynè campaign want to promote. And don't put your health in their hands. Your health deserves the best, And the best is go back to your hairstylist as soon as everything will be fine. Okay, this is very important message because we need.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. We will be able to better force our guests when we leave this period, and it's something that the statistics say us. For example, you know also that 85% of the women relies on professional hair beauty. So this is a fact. The women prefer to come back to professional hairdressers, and we have some another statistic that just we need to improve, of course, is that 7.5 times is the average number of salon attendance in 1 year. That means the people come one time every 49 days, and this is what we need to change. We need to improve this statistic date, okay? But another statistics say that 70% of the treatments required in the salon orbit around the color service. So this means that people prefer to make color service on the hair, and that's why we also are here today, because we want to give you some suggestions, some tips to improve the success of the salons in your salons. Okay. Our target is to increase the guest experience, to grow with the business in the salon. And so what we can do to do this, we need to improve the quality of the service beyond the treatment, because Jean-Paul Mynè gave us a very high performance product, high quality product, but also we need to improve the service in our salon, because we need to understand what hides behind our guest requests and what we can do. It's a simple approach. First of all, the welcome, okay? This is the first contact when your guests come in your salon, and we must make him feel that is going to live a special moment. We offer some coffee to him, so we welcome him, and your guest feeling like at home, okay? And the second step, and the most important thing, is the consultation. The guest took a seat at the workstation and will still be a little bit tense and not completely relaxed. So you need to establish a relationship with your guest. And how you can do this? You can do this through the consultation and to make some questions, okay? Some questions.
Exactly.
Yeah, what you say,
I want
Marco?
to add that, of course, the consultation it's really the key of our success, and especially for the blonde, for color services, we need to sit down a moment with our guests, with our consumers, and try to understand as much as possible what their real request, what's their needs, because many times they are not asking us exactly what they want, but they are more expecting a consultation from us, so a suggest. So we really need to be very confident in this moment, and it's something that we really have to improve. The consultation, it's really the key of our success.
Yes, because the hairdressers in this case became a consultant, okay? The consultant, they take time to understood what is the needs of your guest. And your guest is going to understand that, okay, this salon offer very high quality service. And to guest in particular way in this period want about the blondes. Why we want want to talking about the blonde? Because the blondes is something that mainly during this spring period there is a many requests about the blondes because people want to lighten their hair. We have 50 shades of different blonde shades possibility. For example, we see some picture. We have highlights, high balayage, natural blonde, ice blonde, wet blonde, honey blonde. So we have really, really big choice. And Jean-Paul Mynè can say that have all the tools to realize this desire of our clients, right, Marco?
Exactly. To be blonde, it's a kind of strict personality. So there's women that they feel blonde since they are born. So we really need to understand and be really accurate in give to them exactly the shade that they asking us. So working on blondes is something that is gonna be a key point for our business. On do this is salons. They are hairdressers that are doing really a good business, a good money, and women can do many kilometers to have an hairdressers that give to them exactly the color that they are asking for.
But it's not blonde. Yeah.
The perfect blonde. It's not only the color itself, but today it's also the respect of the hair structure.
Right.
So even more important, the blonde it's more beautiful if the structure of the hair it's healthy, it's good.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important to understand our system of decoloration that we have in Jean-Paul Mynè.
Yeah, we have very important tools. Three different bleach system. Yeah, Marco. So
exactly. I would like to start with our firstborn, which is Doc Holodeck. An ammonia-free deco with precious moisturizing oil inside. So this is a really special product because it's one of the most delicate decoloration deco that we can have, and we can play with it in any type of techniques, any type of application.
Yeah.
More important that we can apply also Doc Holodeck on skin, on scalp. So we can really have a complete decoloration if we want with this progressive product.
Yes, and how many lightening steps you can achieve with this amazing holodeck?
We say that we have a 7 level with the Doc Holodeck, also obviously starting from a natural level, but it's a progressive product. So Doc Holodeck give you the chance to leave it on the hair for a longer time than a powder. First of all, because the oil inside that protect the hair from the persulfate of the bleaching of the powder bleach, and secondly, because it's ammonia free. So by having a longer processing time, we can reduce the molecule of pigments and the melanin contained inside the hair. So it's really a fantastic tool.
It's fantastic. This is amazing product. Ammonia free, no smell. We have 5 different precious moisturizing oils inside that guarantee to save our hair, but also to use on scalp. So this is really good and amazing tools from Jean-Paul Mynè. We have another tools that is our Doc powder deck. Also ammonia-free bleach powder.
Exactly. So this is also has a blue pigment inside. So this blue pigment help us to neutralize the yellow that is coming through during the lightening, and it's a powder bleach system. So this is specially made to freehand working creative technique. We can use it with our fusion stripes also, and it's ammonia free as well. well. And the good thing of these fantastic tools is that it's fast as well. So when we need to have a decoloration with half an hour, 45 minutes, this is the product that we are that is for us.
Yes, so we have 8 lightning levels with our powder deck.
Exactly. And then we have another tool, which is the Frozen Deco. So Frozen Deco comes from a color juice system. Inside there's the ammonia smart system, the ammonia smart technology that comes from color juice, and also it's a blue powder bleach that help us to achieve any type of technique. So as well, we can use it in many different ways. Inside there's the guar gum that give us this thick structure, and the pulp active enzyme, so the activator of color juice, to have the perfect texture.
Yeah, so we have these 3 strong instruments. So frozen, powder deck, and oleo deck depend of the needs of our guests and depend of what kind of blonde our clients required. Okay, so
Exactly.
it's amazing.
Also, here we can see the schedule of our and we cannot apply this on scalp, of course, but we can use Doc Oleo Deck on scalp if we need. And also, at the end, we have a Frozen Deco, which is to any type of application, and it's even a little bit stronger of Doc Powder Deck because of the ammonia smart system. So we can achieve 9 levels with the Frozen Deco, also with very fast developing. So maximum 50 minutes, and we have the result that we need.
Perfect. Okay, so now Marco, you want to
find many tools to neutralize all the yellow pigments to achieve all the blondes that we are searching for, from any type of irisé, ash tones. Also, we have some more matte, ash matte color that we can use.
Okay, so very nice. This is just because we want to open you a small window about what Jean Paul Mynè can offer. But now we want to present the new Spring Summer collection and the concept of the new Woman Heritage by Marco Migliorelli. This is a very amazing collection because aims to enhance the beauty of women of our country, Italian country. And this collection is really combine the classic and the contemporary traits. Okay, so Marco, can you present us exactly how you're thinking about the collection and what you want to present us? with this?
Okay, the collection is called Woman Heritage, which is a nickname that combines hair and heritage. So we took inspiration from our knowledge, from our culture, and especially to the woman skills, to the woman personality that in Italy has this strong fashion performing act. So I would like to have to take inspiration from nature, and also from the way that women are waving their fashionable movement to create something that really show to the rest of the world, that really give the possibility to have to share this knowledge.
So yes, it's a return to the regions and to understand the nature, yes, of the artisan work, because Italians, we know that our culture is very, very focused on the artisan and the beauty works, of course.
Exactly. So we would like to go out of the photographic studio. So in fact, to achieve, to have a little bit more naturality, a little bit more of real personality in the picture. So we choose to go to a fantastic villa, which is here in our region, which is Villa Bonaccorsi. And we take this really instant shoot with our model that it's difficult to replace, because the lights give you a particular moment, because the picture that we shoot in the morning was completely different from what we had in the afternoon. And this is something that it's a little bit closer to our guest in the salon, instead of taking inspiration or taking picture in a photographic studio, which is a little bit more constructive, let's say.
Yeah. So what mean manierismo exactly?
Okay, Manierismo, it's an artistic trend based on Michelangelo and its models, and it's the name of the blonde model that we have in this collection. Manierismo, it's something that in Michelangelo was the research to the perfection behind any act, any human fact. So for Michelangelo was the research of the perfection behind anything that he was doing, and we took this name to give the inspiration to the blonde technique, because behind this picture there's the technique of color and haircut that give you the perfection of the blonde. So by creating this, using this technique, help to all our guests, all our partners around the world, to create a very particular blonde that is still natural, really natural, but with many different shades. And in a minute, we're going to show you the technique.
Now we want to see some technique, today. But this blonde and this strong personality, how I can say to the picture, it's something that really want to give a different tips and characteristics about the different blondes, because I like to say that the blondes is a lifestyle, okay? Everybody needs to find the perfect blondes. And what we can see with this picture is that we have a very, very strong personality with natural blonde, and she wants to be free to change, okay? This is what Marco wants to explain with this. Okay.
Exactly.
Now we are going to see this video. Yes, Marco, because we are working on the mannequin head, and you have already prepared the mannequin.
Exactly. So now we're going to show you a little video where we share a part of this technique, especially the one for the blonde. And okay, so from this side, we can see from your left side, so you can see the result of the decoloration. So we create this technique with frozen deco and a very low activator, because we use just the 0.1 pulp active enzyme, so a 10 volume activator, and the result is really natural. So you can see from the top area that the color is really gently fading towards the blonde in this way. And we didn't use any color at the moment, so it's just the first step, decoloration. For do that, we used our tools, the fusion and the bleach, so the frozen, but we can use also our dock powder deck. And we use one of the new products of Hag, which is the blow up intense. We're gonna explain you in a minute.
Yeah. So if I understood, Marco, here you using many tools. So you are working on not high volume activators, because our goal is to obtain a very natural results to maintain healthy destructor. But you also use oxaloplasma miracle come true, #1, our molecular reconstruction.
Yes, I always recommend to use oxaloplasma because, as we said before, it's really important to maintain the best structure to have the best color result. So now I'm preparing the frozen deco. I use 20 grams of frozen deco just to have one side of the hair, with 40 grams of pulp active enzyme 0.1. So the 3% or the 10 volume activator. And then we use on it oxaloplasma miracle. So #1. We just need a very small amount of oxaloc, because in 20 grams of bleaching powder, we are using 2 grams of oxaloc miracle #1. So it's a really small amount that give you the protection of the hair. Why it's so important? Because if you are using oxaloc, you can color the hair of your guest anytime you want, and you are respecting the structure. So it's not only for today, because if you are a good hairstylist, you can bleach the hair by respecting it. But in the next month, in the next 2 months, for sure, the hair will be not the hydration of the hair, the lipid inside the hair is not going to be the same. So by using oxaloc inside any time that we are coloring the hair or bleaching the hair, we are really maintaining the structure of the hair. So it's really, really important.
And also, thanks to oxaloc, we are not going to compromise the final result, because oxaloc work in synergy with all our treatments. It's not only about the color, but with all our products, because oxaloc is our safe system for excellence. Okay?
Exactly. We're gonna explain oxaloc in a minute in the best way. Now let's focus on the technique. I'm gonna show you the technique in this side. So in this case, I took a really simple structure. So I was working with horizontal section, but we can use this technique in many ways. So in this case, on the mannequin, just 5 level of section. Each section it's about 2 centimeters, around 2 centimeters. So quite thick. And each slide we are using the blow up intents to create a comeback effect. I show you in a minute. So the blow up, it's a new product from Hag, which is a kind of powder that give texture a volume. So what happened when we are using cone back techniques that many times the hair, especially if it's clean, it's coming through. So what does blow up? Blow up give us the chance to, with just one movement, to fix the hair on the zone 1. So by combing back the hair using blow up, the structure is the hair is still in the base of the hair.
So it's very important too, because we can say that it goes to texturize the hair, and the delivery has very innovative technology. This is something that I would like to say, because it goes from the bottom to the top. So this technology is very innovative technology, thanks to Jean-Paul Mynè research. Yes, Marco?
So we can see right now that I use blow up, I comb back the hair to the base, and the hair stays still. So by using this tool, it's like if someone is holding the comb there. So it's really, we just need one movement of combing back instead of 2 or 3, and we have more hair to color. So I was imagining many times someone, for example, an assistant that was holding the comb in the other side of the head to help you when you're doing this technique. But with the blow up, you don't need an assistant. You can do everything by yourself. And then, of course, we're going to use our fusion, which is I think everyone already knows the fusion, but it's a foil that has a glue inside. So you can see I can attach the fusion and leave the foil on the hair. So I have all the I'm feeling really comfortable to color the hair like a painter.
Yeah. So really easy to use, of course.
Yes, it's a technique that help you to create any type of blonde, because if you want to maintain more heaviness through the hands with one comb back, you are not removing too much hair, but you are giving more softness.
Yeah.
So in this way, I'm coloring the midlands and ends, and then I'm fading the color towards the base. And in this case, with this technique, with the blow up, the result is going to be really natural, really gentle, and also it's beautiful to see for our guests. So it's clean. The result is really nice, and for us it's easy to do this technique in the salon by ourselves.
Yeah, so very clean, very useful, and very easy tools to use. Yeah,
exactly. So now I'm continuing by using blow up. You see, I just need to spray some shots of blow up on the base, taking a zigzag section quite deep. So basically, I'm using the 50%, 50-50, the 50% of the quantity of the hair in zigzag, and then I'm combing back the section. So now I'm comb back the section first, like this. The blow up is working in holding, so the movement is really simple. It's really easy to do, and I can leave the section down, as you can see. Leave the section down, help me to work with the frozen deco in the best way. So I'm focused on covering the hair, on giving to the hair the best quantity of bleach.
Okay, can now we just present a little bit our enjoyable blow up volumizing powder, because this is a very useful tools, how I say. This is something that we can use this product because give us the opportunity to give volume to very fine hair immediately.
Yes, obviously, blow up is born to create hairstyle, hair up techniques. Now I'm using the blow up in the color services, which is something out of normality, let's say. But also it's a fantastic tool to work with color as well. And in this case, it's really helping us. Obviously, we're gonna have the chance to see blow up also in hairstyles when we're gonna make another streaming, and we're gonna show you other hairstyles technique. For the moment, if you have this product at home and if you have a mannequin, you can try this. By taking this video and take inspiration and see how much is helping you with this technique of comeback technique, which is one of the most used around the world. In my trip around the world, I've always seen many the most of hairdressers are using technique like that to do balayage, to bleach the hair. And that's why I thought to create something which can help even more to achieve any type of result. So these backlight techniques, which is the name of this particular one, is using fusion, our bleaching system, and then the blow up to create a fantastic shades.
Yes, I mean, we have also another amazing line that can help us to give us a powerful tool to work with all this instrument that we have. This is a line, a Vitas Organic Touch line, Marco, because we remember the fact that all Jean Paul Mynè products work in harmony, and we can do more jobs and use more products even for a single service. So with one service we can make such as today we are going to obtain the perfect blonde, and we can use more instruments, Oxylock, Oleodeck, Frozen, Blow Up, and all the tools in our hand to obtain the perfect performance.
Exactly. Yes, we always say that our color world is a system of product that works in combination one to another. So it's called our color gourmet experience, isn't it, Maria?
Yeah.
Working with our color gourmet experience is it's a combination of oxyloplasma, top color, color juice, and also Navitas Organic Touch. Navitas Organic Touch, just because they take inspiration from spices, I think it's really the spices of our color world. So for my point of view, it's something that we are using anytime we are coloring the hair. Some navitas on any color give you that reflex, that shades that you cannot create without. So it's always a tool that give us the possibility to give
Yes, in
to
fact,
give to the customers, to our guests, exactly the color that they are searching for.
in fact, our color experience world have all the tools, but also all the lines. So we have the semi-permanent light, ammonia-free, like our Navitas Organic Touch, that is on direct coloring on hair without ammonia, with organic pigments. And this line can be used to revive, to change, or to correct the color in temporary way, right? We have many solutions, 13 ones to be used and to match together. So
Exactly.
it's amazing. Now we are going to see your schedule of
Here
work.
we have a little part of the step by step that we have in the collection. So this is the section in pattern of Manierismo based on the haircut that this model has, of course. So we decide to create also a fringe area where to repeat the same technique. So in the first part we have this back comb technique with the fusion and the blow up, and in the second part we're gonna use Navitas Organic Touch and also one of the color of juice like demi-permanent to achieve exactly the shade that we are searching for. And we're gonna show you also the application of Navitas in a minute.
Yes.
And
So,
while I'm finished, yes, Maria.
No, so we use Navitas because it allows us to refresh, yes, and to become more cold. So now you're going to show us the video.
For example, we can use, in this case, we can use Navitas, and in this particular case, we use the newborn, which is the blueberry eyes, to neutralize the yellow pigment before the tonalization.
Okay, so very good.
It's going to be a step in between this technique that I'm doing right now. So the balayage, backlight techniques, and between this technique and the final tonalization that we're gonna do with color juice, or we can do with dog color, like demi-permanent color, we are using Navitas to neutralize all the yellow pigment in order to achieve a nice, fresh and cold blonde that many women are searching for.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm arriving at the top area, as you can see, and I'm finishing to balayage this part. Always starting the application from the bottom, as you can see. First of all, I'm applying a big quantity of frozen deco at the bottom of the hair, and when I'm finished to color the length, I'm fading the bleach towards the base, really gently. The fusion is transparent, so we can always check the develop of our bleach. And of course, as we said before, it's quite fast tools that we can use. So in 45 minutes, maximum 50, we can be sure that we achieve our blonde. But really important is the consultation, because obviously We need to understand what type of hair we have in our guest, if the hair is already colored, if the natural pigment that our guest has, it's difficult to remove, and how we can do this, how we can understand, because this is one of the most difficult part from hairdresser, hairstylist. This is from the consultation.
That's why it's so important for us start with this consultation in the beginning, so we can work in a very, very professional way.
Exactly, Maria. The consultation is the most important part. So we have to ask as much question as we can in order to understand, as well as this question seems stupid, but it's the best way to understand the opportunity and the needs of our guest.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I always thinking about that many women that like to be blonde are those women that when they are child, they were young, they were blonde. No.
Yeah.
Many times in my experience, all the women that are like that was blonde when they are child. Maybe because they were in the summertime, they were going to the sea, to the beach area, and by the sunshine, their hair so fine, so delicate was already been lightened by the sun. And this remember in the people give the wish to be blonde for the rest of their life many times. So for example, this can be a question if when they were young, their hair was blonde, because in this case you are sure that the blonde that you are suggesting is the best color for your guest.
Marco, I'm reading now the chat because we have many hello from Poland. Sebastian, hey, hello, how are you? From Spain, everybody write us. So
hello everyone.
Hello people. I want to say you that we can replay to all your questions because Claudia, she's asking about your technique. Some in Spanish, so we are gonna to reply to Claudia too. Thank you.
Yes. We're gonna have a special part in a minute where we answering to all your questions, and also we can answer to if we don't have the time to answer in this hour that we have for the streaming. We're gonna answer after that in the chat. So don't worry about. Ask many questions as you can, because we're gonna answer to all of you. So thank you for participating. First
thank
of all,
you so much. Thank you so much.
So here is the formula of the step by step. We can see that we have, for example, coral juice 1021 with the 0.05 active pulp, and also oxyloplasma miracle. And we say that we're using the newborn from Navitas, so the blueberry ice in between. This is the blow up that we already shown you.
Yes.
And here there's the application of the blueberry ice that we're gonna show you in a minute. So
when can I just tell something about the blueberry ice? This is a shampoo. Yes, this is a shampoo. The new flavor called that Marco showed you, that it allows us to refresh the yellow blonde and to become more cold, more ice, because for those people that really want the perfect ice blonde, and for many countries they need it. We're using this new product, these new tools in Jean Paul Mynè and Navitas Organic Touch family. because we want to have different application. We want to use it like to refresh and also to neutralize, how Marco explained you before.
Exactly. For example, in this video that you are seeing right now, Stefano did already the neutralization with only the blueberry ice in this part of the mannequin. So this is the same technique that I was showing you before. And in this part of the mannequins, there's the blueberry eye already done. So you can see how much is silver, how much is gray. And now Stefano is gonna apply this shampoo in the other side of the hair. So basically, this can be the situation that we wash the balayage that we already done, and before to apply the 1021 or one of the juice or dog color of our blonde color, we are using the shampoo of blueberry to neutralize the yellow pigment. Or we can just decide to use the blueberry ice by itself. It's choice, of course.
Yeah, sure. So the application, Marco, usually what is the processing time for application?
Blueberry ice, we need to remind that blueberry ice, it's much more stronger. Now you can see the shampoo in the video. It's much more stronger than the other blueberry shampoo that we have. So it's even 4 times stronger. In this case, the processing times can be very fast. We suggest from 5 minutes. 5 minutes is gonna be enough, but we always suggest to watch the hair and don't leave the client alone with the blueberry ice, because maybe it's gonna be too much, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a product that works instantly, and this is a the very best value about this, because in the same way of the shampoo application, like Stefano is doing right now, using, for example, a doser where we put the blueberry before, you apply the blueberry on the hair, and afterwards, by adding water, you can massage the hair and rinse. 5 minutes of time, basically, it's the average time.
Yes, the plus of this line also, it's about that you can do all these techniques, but also you can nourish the hair. You can give some more powerness of the nourishment during the color time, yes, during the coloration. So we have the mask, we have the shampoos, and so this is some very big plus for everybody that want to use our Navitas line.
Exactly. Using Navitas has many good factor. For example, the one that you said, Maria, that you can rebuild the hair in the same time that you are toning, coloring the hair. And also, we need to understand that remember also that is organic. So for all of those people that want something really gentle and natural, Navitas is the answer.
Yes, because today we know, Marco, that our clients are very well awareness what they want. They want natural products, organic products, safe for their, of course, structure, but also very high performance. So this is a multitasking product, our Navitas, yeah?
Exactly. And also, let's remember, Maria, that we have the product for home use.
Yes.
So it's the best tool to maintain any color, especially the blonde, because blonde color needs to have always to have a refresh, especially if we are working with pastel color, with ash blonde, with cold blonde. today the habit of our guests is to go to gym, to wash the hair almost every day, especially for people who live in big cities. And if you wash your hair every day, you will lose the tonalization after decoloration. And Navitas is the answer in this way as well. Because by bringing home, for example, the blueberry ice, you can wash your hair once a week with blueberry ice, leave it on for 5 minutes, and you have your color back.
You refresh your color. Perfect.
Yes, exactly like when you go out from the salon. So it's a big opportunity for us, for our business, but also for our customers.
Okay, here we are. You can see how Stefano finished the application, and we with Marco explain you exactly the amazing tools and the plus of this line. So we remember that Navitas Organic Touch line is a temporary coloring way. It's completely organic line with direct coloration. We have 13 shades. So shampoo and mask, and our newborn blueberry ice is our perfect assistant for neutralizations, for just give a refresh the blondes. But need to be more careful because it needs less posing time. Okay,
exactly.
This is everything in your hand, and you can, of course, bring it home, the 250 ml Navitas Organic Touch, to maintain at home your perfect blonde. Okay, this is a big chance.
Exactly. Here you can see the recommendation for use that we have from from all the Navitas Organic Touch, but especially for the blueberry ice because it's really more stronger in the pigments. The pigment contained inside is 4 times more than the average blueberry.
So this is a healthy product, organic healthy product that really reconstruct and nourish at the same time, and color. So nourish, reconstruct, and safe, and also have the agent to clean also the hair because it's a shampoo. Okay.
Exactly. So by using Navitas dog color line and color juice all together, we can have this fantastic result in the blonde. And this is one of the technique that we have in the collection. We're gonna show you in the other streaming also more technique, because this particular moment give us the only opportunity, which is by connecting us between web, between the internet. So I hope that you enjoy this part. And now, if you wanna ask us question, and we have the time to answer you until the end of the streaming.
Okay, we have some question from. So first of all, Israel. Hey, hello from Israel. Hi, Israel, everybody, and from Russia also. They write us. I have one question, Marco Hill, but is in español. If you want. Buenos días, Marcos. Esta técnica es trabajar a todo en horizontal en la parte adelantera.
Ok, gracias por la pregunta y vamos a volver un momento al step by step. I'm going to show you the step by step to see how is made the technique. There you go. So here we have the sectioning pattern of the technique. In the mannequins, I was working horizontal, so it was horizontal. But in this step by step, it's slightly diagonal back. So we have diagonal back sections, and we have also the triangular section through the head. In order to work with the haircut, but it depends the sectioning pattern by the haircut that we are working through. So, for example, on the mannequins we had long hair, a long bob haircut. Let's say you can work exactly with the horizontal sections. And one suggestion is to start with bigger section underneath, and slowly, while you are going through the top area, taking smaller slices in order to have even more delicate and gentle highlights coming through. I hope that I answered the questions.
Yes.
There's other question that
yes. From Israel, Ronnie asked us that how he can cover better the gray hair in level 9, 80% coverage. Ronnie from Israel.
Okay. We are going to answer to this question in the chat, because today we are working.
Technical.
We are working about the blondes, but about covering the hair, we have our double we are intense natural color in dog color or in color juice. And I'm gonna write you down a formula that we use to have more coverage in the chat when we finish the streaming, so you can have another idea also about the covering. Obviously, imagine that at level 9 it's really blonde color, so at that level it's always a little bit more difficult, but we have tools that we can use in dog color or in color juice to have a little bit more intensity by a 99.0, for example. I'm gonna write you down on the chat as well as I finish the streamings.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank Ines, thanks Belgium, thanks to all of you that is connecting with us. Now, Marco, for these technical questions, we reply you on chat. Will be a big pleasure to stay with all of you. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
And be strong.
Big hug to all of you. And we are waiting for you to the next connection. And a big hug to the international team, to all the community of Jean-Paul Mynè.